Hello there! I'm Nutty the Squirrel, and I have some exciting news! Today, we are going to learn about the first Thanksgiving. Let's watch this video to learn more! Every year, on the fourth Thursday in November, we celebrate a holiday called Thanksgiving. This is where we spend time with our friends and family and eat lots of food. But where did Thanksgiving come from? Today, we are going to learn about where Thanksgiving originated. In 1620, a large group of settlers from England were setting sail on the Mayflower to go to America. These settlers are also known as Pilgrims. After 2 months of traveling on the Mayflower, the Pilgrims have arrived. They arrived to the New World, but when they arrived, they were greeted by the winter. They were short on food, and many got sick. Finally, the winter had ended and spring had arrived. Hooray for the Pilgrims! But now they were faced with a new challenge. The Pilgrims needed to figure out how they were going to feed themselves in the new home of the New World. The Native Americans, who are native to America and have lived there for a long time, helped teach the Pilgrims how to live in the New World. They taught them how to make food such as corn and other crops, so that way they could feed and provide for their families. In the fall, the Pilgrims had a huge harvest. The Native Americans and the Pilgrims came together to have a huge 3-day feast. This feast is known as Thanksgiving. They gave thanks to God for all He had provided them with and created a tradition that is still used to this day. Wow, Thanksgiving has so much history. Let's do some review. In 1620, the English settlers known as Pilgrims left England on the Mayflower. After 2 months of sailing, the Pilgrims landed in America, which they called the New World. When they arrived, it was winter. The Pilgrims were low on food, and many got sick from not having the supplies needed to survive. In the spring, the Pilgrims had to learn how to plant crops and hunt food to provide for their families and the settlement, which is the entire group of Pilgrims. The Native Americans, who have lived in America for a long time and know how to survive in America, taught the Pilgrims how to hunt and plant crops like corn. In the fall of 1621, the Pilgrims had a large harvest and invited the Native Americans to feast with them. The feast lasted 3 days, and they gave thanks to God for the crops.